Hey, greetings. Hey, welcome to April 15th, and this is going to be a short discussion on your presentations that are going to be coming up. So, let's talk a little bit about that because I think there's been a little bit of confusion regarding your presentations. So, originally, the goal was to have you group together based upon liked interests, work together on the research for your ethical topic, and then present together to the class. Given the constraints of our web-based learning and the amount of time that I think it would take you to try to figure out how to get together and the challenges of that, I did away with the group portion of this. However, there's a group component, which I'll get to in just a moment. What I'm asking you to do is to take your original topic, the ethical topic that at the beginning of the class you spoke a little bit about why it mattered. And I'm going to invite you to reflect upon that within the context of the ethical discourse that we are talking about within the context of this class. So, a couple things that I want you to do. Number one is I want you to reflect upon that topic given our new understanding of what it means to locate ourselves in different perspectives. So typically when we think about an ethical topic, and I'm going to explore on Friday a bit more of what I mean about ethical discourse and ethical topics. But what I want you to hear from me right now is that each one of those topics creates a moral dilemma for people. It's something that they have to have a position about, or for or against, or how they engage it. And so one of the things we've been trying to do is cultivate the kind of atmosphere where even if we disagree with someone, we can learn to stand in their perspective long enough to try to at least understand why they feel, how they feel, or why they choose to do or believe what they choose to do and believe. So it's that idea of empathy, right? So I think good ethical discourse requires not just simple conviction and commitment, but the capacity to empathize well, enough so that you can at least understand the alternative perspectives of others. So, the ethical topic that you have been given. You are going to present on your topic based upon varying perspectives as to what should be done regarding that specific topic. And then you're also going to present, here is a not the only, but a Christian perspective, or what scriptures might say about this particular topic. So I'm gonna pick one. Let me just pick one that might be important for us today. So let's think in terms of a global food shortage. Let's look at that. So someone might suggest that hunger, global hunger, is a ethical topic that they want to engage. So first off, I'm going to want to understand what is the problem with global hunger or global food shortages. Where are they most prone to impact people, and in what ways do they impact people? Then you're going to suggest, here's a group of people that say that it's not our responsibility to engage the global food dilemma because we need to be concerned with hunger within our own borders. Or it's responsibility for other countries to handle their own issues regarding food shortages. You may have another group of people who suggest, no, we have a global responsibility because as a producer of vast amounts of food and the waste that we produce in the food that we eat, that we should be able to together and collaboratively engage global food shortages, global hunger, because of our responsibility to one another. And then you might look to the scriptures and you might find some of the ethical teachings of Jesus. You might find some of the Levitical laws that suggest a responsibility to feed those in hunger. You might even look to Revelation and see that in Christ's return there will be no more hunger. What does that mean for the church today? And so what you would do then is create an 8 to 12 slide PowerPoint, not narrated, just with clear information that exhibits your understanding of the topic, the implications of the topic, the perspectives surrounding the topic. This is a perspective, this is another perspective, this is a Christian perspective. And you're gonna put that into an 8 to 12 slide PowerPoint. You're going to get that to me. You're going to submit it through Canvas. And then in the final week, what we're going to do is I'm going to pull together the original group of people. So you're going to do all of that research and all of your PowerPoints on your own. I'm going to get a PowerPoint from each of you that will be different based upon the research that you've done regarding your topic. Then I'm going to pull all of you together that are a part of that same topic, and we're going to have a Zoom call, and then we're going to have a constructive conversation about your topic. So for about 30 minutes, it'll be myself and just the people that would have been in your original group are going to be talking about your research regarding that topic. I want to have a meaningful discussion about your ethical topic. That will be your presentation. So it's 200 points, 150 of which is your presentation itself, is the 8 to 12 slides. 50 of it will be the time we spend in discussion through the Zoom conference. It shouldn't be a hard assignment to get nearly all the points. If you do any form of meaningful research, develop a clear PowerPoint, adequately express the different perspectives regarding the topic that you're handling, and then have a meaningful dialogue with us together on the Zoom call, then you should be good to go. So again, let me say this again. You've got your topic. You're going to research. You are going to create that 8 to 12 slides. I don't care who you have conversations with about it, but it's going to be your 8 to 12 slides, and it's going to demonstrate substantive sources for those 8 to 12 slides. And then from that point, you're going to submit those via Canvas when it's due, and then I'm going to set up Zoom conferences for all of us in your group to get together to have a conversation about your topic. So hopefully that brings a little bit more clarity about your topic itself and about the presentation. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible, given that it's the last assignment of the last week, and I really just want to have a meaningful conversation about these ethical topics. Now, in terms of the content, we will be getting into a lot more about your ethical topics, about ethics itself, moving into Friday and then through next week. And hopefully that'll even give you some more basis about how to engage your topic. Hopefully that helps, and we'll talk more on Friday.